here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this wonderful Wednesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, man. Life's good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Compression. Guys, yes, relax the corners, tongue, all this sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is we are building up compression. Okay? You don't do that through tension. Okay? We'll get back to it. Okay? I have played a little bit, so I should be ready to go, and we'll see what we got. Hey guys, Ralph here. Anyway, hellacious double C's and caress the baby. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Anyway, before we start with the compression, a couple comments on Mel's thing yesterday. Was that incredible? Anyway. That was a high G. It was a concert F, a high G. Guys, now that was not on his Doc Severinsen Jet Tone mouthpiece, if you notice. If you notice, you get, at the ending, when they were talking about it, he showed a little bit about it, and that was a bored out, some sort of a bored out Bach that he was doing. Whatever. Anyway, also, when it comes to the stuff at the end, now I got several comments about this, and guys, I was not trying to slam the person who was playing. I was not. I was trying to compare different generations, different approaches, and all this sort of stuff. And the greatness of Mel. I was not in any way, shape, or form trying to denigrate the young man who played the Zarathustra call. All right? Anyway, compression. Guys, this is the same concept that I give to my athletes. The exact same concepts, guys. It is the same thing. You want to run faster, jump harder, jump higher, it starts with compression. Now, the reason that I do the kettlebells is it creates compression. Proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, proper use of tension creates strength, flexibility, and endurance. Okay? Then through hyperradiation, we've been all this. But guys, traditional weightlifting does not create the compression. It makes you stronger. It makes you look better in a bathing suit. I'll give you that. But it does not translate to athletic ability for the most part. It doesn't. All of the guys, the great athletes, lift weights, much to my chagrin. Okay? But here's the thing. As I said before, I think the greatest athlete that ever lived was Bruce Lee. And I'm putting a clip down below of one of the Bruce Lee channels, and they're showing some of his incredible stuff with his 6-inch punch, breaking boards and pushing, throwing people across the room and stuff. Just with a... Guys, it's all compression. There's lots of guys that are physically stronger, that can lift more weights than him. But he's creating compression. And if you read any of his books, he talks about breath and breath control and breath compression incessantly. It's a huge part of the whole thing. Now, I specialize in baseball pitchers, as you know. And I want you to take a look at a couple pitchers. Now, when Pedro Martinez first came up, with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Guys, he was 5'11" and weighed 150 pounds. Now take a look at that physique. He's an absolute string bean. Yet, when he first came up, he was throwing well over 100 miles an hour, right on the black, with breaking stuff that looked like wiffle balls, all from this tiny, thin physique. Now, on the flip side, the ex-Met Noah Syndergaard, okay, they call him Thor, who is literally well over 100 pounds more than him, most of it bulk and bodybuilder muscle. Can't touch what Pedro can do. Can't touch what Pedro can. First of all, he's hurt all the time. He can't stay on the field. Second of all, can't touch what Pedro can do. Guys, it is not big muscles. That's not what I'm talking about. It is talking about compression. And all these PNF, KBs for double Cs, the kettlebells, and the proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation exercises. And the PNF is incorporated in kettlebell. That's why it brings you next level, because it creates a compression. And you are not even noticing that you are creating the compression. Now, when you go to pitch and when you go to play the trumpet, you are not consciously tightening up. That's not proper use of compression, quite the opposite. You're completely relaxed, but all the muscles that are incorporated have more strength, flexibility, and endurance than the guy sitting next to you. That's just all there is to it, guys. Okay? Now, Pedro and Noah Syndergaard, let's talk about trumpet. When Lynn Nicholson first started at 19 years old with Maynard Ferguson's band, he barely weighed 100 pounds. I'm exaggerating to prove a point. But his tone, power, range, and endurance was better than Maynard's. He wasn't a better all-around trumpet player than Maynard. He's the first one to tell you, but he was. Now, if you take a look at all the bulk and girth that Maynard accumulated over his career, guys, who had more tone, power, range, and endurance? Lynn Nicholson at that point in his career, or Maynard towards the end of his career when he was so distended he could not compress? He could not compress like he used to. Guys, it's as simple as that. Okay? Now, all this work that we do with the muscles is for naught if you're not going to compress with the tongue. That's where the compression comes. You compress it and hold it back, so to speak, in the mouth with the tongue, and it goes down to the core and everything, and that air is compressed through your body. Takes all the strength off your lips. Guys, all this crap, you know what I'm talking about, put the pencil in and do it, and 10 minutes of long tones and then rest for 10 minutes. It's nonsense. It is absolute nonsense. It's compression. Case closed. Now, how you get the compression is important. I think Lynn Nicholson is doing it a little different from what we're doing, but he's compressing like forget about it. Forget about it, the way he's compressing. All right? All right. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.